It keeps getting worse for Young Thug. I know a lot of y'all have been hearing about the whole situation with Young Thug after the whole Rico situation and all that type of stuff. He's just been shitting on Gunna, saying, man, fuck Gunna, making everybody blackball him, everybody turn against him. Come to find out, the nigga been snitching whole time. It's not making sense. Flacco just dropped a new video, and we finna just tap in right to it.
Who exactly is preying on Young Thug's downfall, but whoever it is, they gotta be one of God's favorite soldiers, bro. Because Young Thug's downfall has been something to behold. It's been drastic, bro. Young Thug a week ago was revered. He was looked at as a pillar of the culture. He was looked at as somebody who was going down as a hip-hop legend. Young Thug has went from revered a week ago to now we look at Young Thug as an absolute joke and a clown. And a lot of it, to be honest, is of no fault of his own in terms of what was released publicly, because Young Thug still haven't done an interview yet. But what Young Thug did in jail and before jail is coming back to haunt him. We already heard about the snitching allegations. That took away every street credibility, any and all respect he has ever gotten in the culture or in the streets. That's been taken away. Now Young Thug credibility was taken away when he was exposed on that jail call for admitting that he purchased fake sales for not only Gunna's album, for his album as well. Now Young Thug, just his credibility as a man is now being called into question. Damn. People are now looking at Young Thug after these additional leaks that dropped this morning. People are now looking at Young Thug, yo, you just a hoe. Yo, you just a cornball. You're just a clown. And it all started when Young Thug got a jail call leak of him talking about Kendrick Lamar. And from this conversation, you could already tell the type of person Young Thug is someone that none of us would ever want to befriend.
With the racks, with Kendrick, Gucci grocery bag. Say again?
I hope he do it.
So do I. I mean, well, even if you don't get...
He don't take no money, do he?
No. He wouldn't do that. But think about it. He does so few birthdays.
Bro, this nigga Thug looks so chopped. I'm not saying I'm the finest nigga, but like... Okay, let me stop, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses, like...
Right. But that's
the only other person that gets a Kendrick versus King is Baby King, and that's like his cousin or his nephew or something.
Right. You getting all the damn verses to this nigga, man. What the heck you doing, crazy? All that fake, I ain't getting no rapper songs. I don't be liking them type nigga like that.
Within 20 seconds of the call, Young Thug is already expressing he don't like how Kendrick Lamar don't do songs with other artists. So here's the backstory and here's what's going on. Young Thug is working on Business is Business. He's working on dropping an album. Now, Young Thug and Kendrick Lamar don't have a direct relationship. They aren't close. They don't have a super close friendship. So Young Thug team got to go through the label. They eventually go through the label through different connects, and they was able to get the song to Kendrick Lamar. They were told Kendrick Lamar is pondering it. He might do it. We'll give you guys his decision shortly. Kendrick Lamar don't send a song back. Time starts to go by. They start to ask the Connect, yo, what's going on? The Connect then tells Young Thug's manager, yo, Kendrick Lamar, I don't know, like, he was thinking about it, but it looks like Young Thug got too many features on the album already. He's not really feeling it. Now, code word for it, he got too many features on the album is he got Drake on his album. Now, Kendrick Lamar's never said that. They never said it's because of Drake. But when you look at the...
I mean, that does kind of make sense because them two are pretty close. Look, I think Thug and Drake, especially because, I remember whether it was last year or like a couple months back, Thug had tweeted some shit saying like, oh, Future and Drake, y'all need to come together, y'all make like some real good music, this, that, and the third. We need to put our differences aside and shit like that. And if you don't fuck with somebody, and then a third party is trying to be like, hey, like, come on my album, this, that, and the third, it would look weird when he drops this shit, and then he got a song featuring Drake, then he got another song featuring Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get his perspective behind that.
Feature list, Drake is on there, and that could possibly be the only dude where Kendrick Lamar sees and says, I ain't really trying to be on no album with Drake right now, man. We got some business to handle. And obviously we know the battle took place shortly there afterwards. Now, most people, somebody tell you, man, I can't really do the album right now, the feature list, maybe we can work in the future. Most people say, cool, bro, maybe we can work in the future, no hard feelings, I got you, I understand. But not Young Thug. Young Thug goes on his entire tangent of how Kendrick Lamar ain't ish and he won't be ish until he work with this person, that person, that person. He even slanders Kendrick Lamar during this call as well.
Why?
You nigga too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? Like you ain't like goddamn Street calling you for a song, you know?
Superstar.
Jeez. My fault, y'all. Like I said, once I get this paper, we gonna have that YouTube Premium.
Where? Listen, man, I know rappers live in grand delusion. I know that prison could ruin or discombobulate your perspective, but this right here was foreshadowing that Young Thug was out of his mind and there will be problems later on. If you're running around this delusional, if you're Young Thug and you're calling yourself a superstar, then obviously you know that you are not well, that you are very sick, and you will run into some issues because you just are not aware of what's going on, which is probably why on that phone conversation with 21 Savage, right, they're talking about how Young Thug has the power to make or break Gunna's career. How when Young Thug come home, if Young Thug calls Gunna a snitch, his career is over with. We found out that was also delusion, because he called Gunna a snitch, and Gunna still had the #1 rap and R&B album in the world. And when Young Thug dropped, he won't do Gunna numbers. But back to this Kendrick Lamar situation, okay? Young Thug considers himself a superstar, which obviously is delusion, which is probably why he don't understand why Kendrick Lamar don't want to do a song with him, because you're not a superstar, bro. Superstars in rap is like a handful, maybe 3 or 4, maybe 2 to 3. I'll be real, bro. Right? Drake is a superstar. Kendrick is a superstar. What, Travis Scott? Maybe. Travis, maybe it's like the superstar. Like, those are the superstars. Superstars means you could do an arena. Superstars means, bro, you could drop a merch line and do 50 million in sales like this. That's what a superstar is, bro, not Young Thug.
Like,
Yeah.
you really got Lil Durk calling you for a song, Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We lit, nigga. We going #1 too. Fuck you thinking? You know, it's just like, I don't be understanding that type of shit. Supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake, ever in life.
Hey! Nah! Hey, bro. Hey. This dude hating. What was said in the dark shall come to the light, bro. This nigga Thug hating, bro. Real talk. And I'm still gonna listen to Thug. I'm telling y'all this now. All this little side beef shit, this shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm still finna listen to Thug. Still gonna listen to Gunna. I'm still gonna listen to Drake. I'm still gonna listen to Kendrick. The whole 9. I don't care. But just as a person, this nigga's just hating. Like, why you hating, bruh?
Right.
Butter fucking with everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake change? How many niggas can take care of their family because of butter? Just like straight fucking with you. Kendrick, goddamn, put a nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the shit you and him doing, this shit ain't really doing that.
Right.
When you're a Young Thug and you're in the business of making microwavable music, then you probably don't understand from like a capitalistic mindset why Kendrick Lamar won't just do 100 different songs with 100 different of these like new up and coming dudes and go number 1 or go top 10 or go top 20 or go top 50 and just run up the bag. But when you're someone who at some point, and I do believe Kendrick and Pop and Drake probably have the same mindset as well, you do care about the art. You do at some point value the art over the income once you get to a certain level of wealth. Kendrick Lamar probably made $100 million. And he's probably content with making $100 million if the art is pure. He's probably not okay, or nor do he desire $1 billion if that comes with muddying up the art, muddying up the purity, and just dropping 500 different songs every year with different art. That's not his mission. That's not his goal. Young Thug makes microwavable music. Kendrick Lamar makes evergreen music. So he don't understand that. Now, for him to say that Kendrick Lamar hasn't put anybody on, that's just false, man. That's just a flat out lie. That's defamation, man. That's flat out slander. It's just not true. We could go through a list of people that Kendrick Lamar has put on. But even me going through that list, like, does it really matter? I feel like yo, the casual hip-hop fan can hear that statement and say, yeah, that's a lie, that's cap. Y'all don't even need me to run through the list for y'all to realize Kendrick Lamar has put on a lot more people. A lot of people. Kendrick Lamar gave Rich the Kid his first ever Billboard entry. And you think that Kendrick Lamar had to hop on a song? You think he had to hop on New Freezer? You think that was a song that made a contributing factor to Kendrick Lamar's legacy? No, he did it to bless Rich the Kid. And because of New Freezer, that gave Rich the Kid momentum. And then his next single, Plug Walk, that made billboards because of Kendrick Lamar. The biggest female artist in the culture, SZA, she credits Dot for changing her life. She credits Kendrick Lamar for giving her her biggest moments.
You don't understand. So the first time that Dot changed my life was in a Stars. He included something what he knew it was more. I thought it was just a jam session. He put me on to the biggest moment of my life. This is also the biggest moment of my life. And he also put me on to. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to y'all. To everybody. Thank you very much.
Thanks for listening, y'all.
Ooh, I know Drake hurt. Hey, this right here. This right here. Did I lose you? Did I lose you?
Kendrick Lamar gave Future and Metro a #1 song last year. He also gave them the biggest moment in hip-hop last year. That's not helping out. Yo, without Kendrick Lamar's Like That verse, look at that like collab album from Metro and Future. Do you think it still hit the same? Do you think it's as successful as it is without Kendrick? Cut it out, bruh. Or how about your homie Future? Kendrick Lamar is responsible for Future's first Grammy with The Kings Is Dead. How about GNX when Kendrick Lamar put on local LA artists and made them household names, gave them top 5 records, gave them Grammy nominations, had their songs playing at the Super Bowl. Now, the argument can be made, bro, he said this before GNX, before the battle. All right, cool. How about Baby Keem? Yo, you could look at the stimulus packages that Kendrick Lamar gave to Baby Keem and how Kendrick Lamar is responsible for Baby Keem's biggest moments in hip-hop, and you can say, yo, he helped Baby Keem, right? Yo, he gave him a stimulus. He gave Future a stimulus. He gave a lot of people stimulus. He helped a lot of people, bro. All right, so for Thug to say this is pure hate and nothing else.
Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? He ain't really help nobody. It's the saying. You did all that shit for nothing. Nigga, you ain't help nobody. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. Keem love hell. Man, he can't sell no fucking ticket. Watch out. Like, man, watch out. I truly believe you do a song. Me, Ram, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass dope, trending, like, cause it's gonna be like people in the real world fucking with you. Not the goddamn, not.
It gotta be drugs, bro. It gotta be drugs. Yo, Thug in that prison, man, hitting that Pookie pipe, man. It gotta be the Pookie pipe, man. Ain't no way Thug with a straight face, no laughing or joking, said that Moneybagg Yo, Lil Durk, a song with Moneybagg Yo and Lil Durk would have saved Kendrick Lamar's career and had him trending. Are you stupid?
Hey. Hey. Look at this dude's face. He's in so much disgust. Poetic is in so much disgust.
Do you know who Kendrick Lamar is? This man said, oh, you trying to get Papa in the East Coast, do a song with Moneybagg Yo? Do you not know where Kendrick Lamar blew up first?
The rap world, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
Yeah.
players and cool bitches, lit bitches, and players and shit like that fucking with you. Them type of people ain't fucking with you. You gonna get like the real streets and the real people fucking with you. You gonna get the East Coast fucking. East Coast ain't fucking with you, bro. You really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself. You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, God damn, bro, you ain't gonna fuck with nobody. You ain't gonna bless nobody. Bullshit ass king, like. But it's like, what the hell is you doing? You probably fucking with me, Wham, Dirt. Savvy, you probably fucking with us. You probably calling us like, hey man, I want y'all young niggas on my album. I'm on some player shit this time around. I'm on some player shit. Like, come on, man, god damn. I don't know though. These niggas be crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully he do the song though. If he don't, I ain't really giving no damn.
This still be good.
Yeah, over good. Continue being rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue being rap, man. Stay supportive.
Yeah.
Put my album cover or something, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures 6 years shit, man. Watch out. Nigga don't care about all that shit, man. Nobody don't give no fuck about none of that. I guarantee you, your first post you post, that motherfucker gonna do 1 million or 2 million likes. You can get out in the next 16 years. You not finna get on here and get no 100 million likes on your post. You not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with your internet, and if you just want to prove like, oh, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving? What they do? What you do? Instagram is meant for pictures, man. Post your picture, bro. Or just delete your Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's the rarity though, but man, have fun with that.
Nah, bruh. Young Thug is a Hall of Fame hate. I ain't never seen another man hate on another man for not posting Instagram pictures, man.
That shit is
Young
crazy.
Thug called Kendrick Lamar a fuck ninja because he don't post no pictures on Instagram. Nah, man. This just goes to show, bro, no matter what you do, man, if ninjas want to hate on you, bro, they gonna find a reason, man. All right? After man, you don't put on nobody, that's not true. Now, you got a problem with him because he don't post pictures on Instagram, bro. Now, obviously, when this audio leaked, people treated this with the buffoonery and foolishness it deserved to get treated with. Everybody is on the timeline clowning Young Thug, talking about how Young Thug is such an idiot and a hater. One user says the zestiest part of that is
The zestiest part of that shit was Young Thug saying, why don't Kendrick post more on Instagram? LMAO. Bozo ninjas will hate you for anything. Yeah, I did think that was kind of weird because it's like, it's Instagram, bro. You tripping. You overly tripping.
was Young Thug saying, why don't Kendrick post more on Instagram? Bozo ninjas will hate you for anything. That's a fact, bro. That right there is just peak hatred, right? Because why do you care? People are just really laughing at this clownery when Young Thug says, Kendrick never gonna take off until he makes a song with Lil Durk or Moneybagg Yo. Laughing emoji. Because to think that Young Thug is giving Kendrick Lamar's career advice, as if Young Thug has ever created anybody bigger than Kendrick Lamar, or as if Young Thug himself has had a career as big as Kendrick Lamar. And that's now, or even at the point when Young Thug was talking about Kendrick was light years above Young Thug. One user says the most outrageous thing in that whole phone call was Young Thug thinking Kendrick Lamar needs Lil Durk, Lil Baby, and himself to stay lit. Again, I told you about delusion. him calling himself a superstar was the first sign you needed that Young Thug wasn't well or right in the head. He's a maniac. He's literally foolish. Honestly, too, bro, if you're a Drake, you kind of have to be sitting back looking or listen to that call like, oh, man, right? Because the narrative is, now, I'm sure Thug had no intention of that particular call getting out there, but when people is pushing narratives like this, so Young Thug wanted a Kendrick feature but couldn't get one, but then said he's not bigger than Drake, then why didn't you get Drake for a feature? Narratives like this have been out here like as of this morning, bro. People have been saying, hold on, bro. If Drake is bigger than Dot, then how come Young Thug wanted his Kendrick feature so much? He had a Drake feature on the album. This 100% has to go down as like the worst post-jail run ever. Young Thug is a PR disaster at this point. I think the only thing that can save Young Thug, honestly, is Young Thug comes out and do a...
I think Young Thug is fried. After all, and this is just my 2 cents, right? This is a little breakdown. After everything that happened, right? After he had gotten out, talked all that cash money shit to Gunna, made everybody turn a back on Gunna, bro. And then Gunna dropped that album, that first album, A Gift and a Curse. Fire. Came back with 101, fire. And then this newest one, last one, fire. Like, my biggest thing is, if in order for a Thug to really come back, Bros has to drop an album that wins Album of the Year. It's the only way. And it's hard because Cardi dropped, Gunna dropped, and I'm kind of blanking right now, but a lot of other well-known, talented artists have dropped within this year, bro, and it's gonna just be hard to compete. I'm not gonna lie. I think Thug, of course, he's still gonna stay relevant. He still might drop some of his shit, this, that, and the third, but he's fried after hearing all of the shit. And he was like, the thing is, he was talking shit to Gunna, saying he's a snitch, rat, this, that, and the third, and then we come to find out he ratting himself, bro. And not only that, more calls are just gonna come out because he's been in jail for a whole year and a half, I'm guessing. And this is just a little, like, this is the tip of the iceberg, bro. All these little micro calls, small shit talking, bro. Sooner or later, bro, we're gonna hear one call that's just gonna fuck him over, bro. So, all love to my dude, Young Thug. Keep dropping your motherfucking music, but you might be fried. You might be fried.